tournaments. So we're going to have a quick look at the maps now, I believe,
Yeah,
and see what they're going to be up against.
So let's check out the battlegrounds these two will be playing on. And what have I just seen, Mark? What is game number 1?
Empire Strongholds. No. Altitude Breakout is what we're going to start on, Harry.
Breakout.
Your favourite thing in the world.
I love it's not even sarcastic. There's no sarcasm involved whatsoever.
No,
either.
he does actually genuinely love it.
I genuinely love Breakout. I don't get why so many people
You woke up on
aren't
Christmas.
so sure.
You woke up on Christmas.
Yeah.
He unwrapped his present, and in it was a game of Breakout.
Yeah, it was actually Altitude. It was like a little mini model of Altitude, and then you had like little spikes.
You only get to play with it once, then you don't get to play with it again because it's Breakout.
Yeah,
okay.
Essentially, and then game number 2 is going to be Colosseum Team Slayer. First time we're seeing Colosseum so far this stream, and then game number 3, if it's needed in this best of 3, will be Empire Strongholds.
Yeah, Colosseum, snipers, rockets, rocket control, so important as we all know. A lot of high points on that map, so you can really use those rockets to their best of the ability. It's been seen some really interesting jumps and map position on this from some of the top teams as well on Colosseum. Empire Strongholds, all about the overshield, as we all know, unless you get those storm rifles.
Yeah. One thing I was going to say, I think I'm thinking of Eden.
Yeah, Eden's got the sniper.
Yeah,
It's got the walk, the blue base, the red base with the walkway across the top.
That's the one. Yeah. I'm getting them mixed up. All these remixes.
I did as well.
Oh, these blooming remixes. I don't even know.
Craig David remixes.
I know.
Why did I go with Craig David? Like he's relevant.
David.
I mean, sorry if you're watching, Craig David. I've just called you irrelevant.
He did freestyle over Hotline Bling for a radio station.
I probably haven't seen that.
It's incredible.
I listen to Radiohead.
YouTube.
Because I'm old.
YouTube Craig David Hotline Bling. It's amazing. Tip for you all at home as well. But anyway, let's talk about Halo. No one wants to hear about washed up old rappers.
Yeah, that's
sorry,
true.
Craig David. I'm calling you out there as well.
Yeah, we just slagged off Craig David. Sorry. Excel. Who are you going to look to be the players?
Yeah. So on the Excel side, we have of course Lunny, a man who proved he could pretty much hold his own against the best in Qualification Cup number 1.
Yep.
We have the duo of Snakey and Godshot from Barrage, who are now
formerly Barrage, yeah.
Now of course disbanded. And then finishing up the lineup will be Havoc.
Yeah.
I want to see Havoc step up, to be honest.
I want to see a bit of Havoc today.
We've seen Snakey and Godshot go, duo, running around everywhere and just doing things together and just absolutely wrecking in games. We've seen Lunny, a lot of pressure was on him, but he's delivered. I want to see something big out of Havoc.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, former Barrage. I mean, players like Vard were on that Barrage team. So they've gone with Havoc, and he's got to show that he's as good as Vard, if not better.
True.
I mean, as everybody knows, Vard literally and figuratively have big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
So
took the words right out of my mouth. Spectate button has appeared, guys.
Let's have a look at Havoc today, I think.
I think so. I think we should start the game off with Havoc. We've not pressed spectate button just yet. We're going to let the theatre mode just buffer a little bit. Earlier on in the stream we were having a few issues here and there. I pressed spectate button too early. I'm sorry, okay. So we're going to be seeing Excel take on Aspire UK, Mark. I'm clicking spectate button now. It's been about 30 seconds.
Yeah, as I say, it's going to be hopefully not too much of the Snakey show for the Aspire team like it was last time we were here. Snakey absolutely destroyed. Godshot, solid as anything. I mean, that guy.
Just Godshot and Snakey is just such a pure duo.
They work so well together.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the classic one player does something while watching the other player's back.
Yeah.
I mean, and when you've got that sort of duo, you're pretty good to work around the other two players.
Alright then, so game number 1, Breakout Altitude. It's going to be Stand Solo, Lolinator, Lol. Oh, what a gamer tag. I love them already. Ben Teddy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that gamer tag. I'm going to call him Ryan.
I'm going to call him Stopju.
Up against Excel. Let's start the round off with, we said, Havoc, right? He's going to be the BR player for Excel in this Breakout game number 1. Lunny's going to open up the round on Ben Teddy. That frees up Havoc to pick up the battle rifle. Stand Solo tried to get on an early flank there. Was able to, but Havoc took him down, making it a 4 versus 2 now in favour of Excel. I think they appreciate. Still 120 left in the round. Happy to take this nice and slow, and it's going to be Ryan in a 1 versus 3. He can't clutch up. It's going to be first blood in favour of Excel.
It looks like we picked the right player to watch there. I think Havoc picked up a couple of kills there. Obviously the BR player, he's apparently the one with the most confident shot. So let's see if he can put that to use. 1-0 to the Excel side.
Alright then, let's start things off with, I feel like Lolinator. I feel like he's the kind of man that can make a name for himself in this game, Mark.
I don't disagree with you. I mean, with a name like that, he has to.
Lolinator will assist Ben Teddy there. to open up the round on Godshot, but Havoc and Lunny on the XL side will combine, making it a 2-on-3 in favour of XL. Lolinator goes down. That's going to leave Stan Solo in a 1 versus 3. XL are moving the flag. He needs to be very aware of this. And I do believe it's going to be Snaky the man to put the flag in. Pretty much uncontested, and that is going to be another round on the board for XL.
Yeah, and I keep thinking you keep saying Han Solo every time that you're
Stan Solo.
saying Stan Solo. He probably could have used some help from a Wookiee in that because he was left all on his own.
Nice reference.
And yeah, Star Wars references, keeping it topical, 2-0. XL looking strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what Ben Teddy's made of in this round. Don't laugh.
I thought you said Ben Teke.
No, Ben Teddy. Check out the flank. Nice aggression here from Ben Teddy. Let's see if it'll pay off. He finds Godshot there. Will take him down, but Havoc was aware of the flank there. As we see Stan Solo and his teammate in a 2 versus 3. 1:25 left in the round. Stan Solo now stands solo mark.
Nice.
In a 1 versus 3. He does have the BR though, so this is doable, but Lunny will put an end to his existence, and currently XL are up 3-0.
And they're looking really strong here, XL. Aspire, I don't really know what else they can do. It just seems like XL have got this sort of map ground out. They know exactly where they're looking, exactly how to cover each other, and it's up to someone on Aspire to do something funky, just to sort of mix it up, see if they can get a quick double kill, take down a couple of players. I think that's going to be their best bet in this round.
Alright then. Havoc and squad up in the game 3-0. It's now a 3-on-3 as trades across the board for both teams. 1:30 left in the round. Again, another trade. Now a 2 versus 2. It's Havoc there. Will find an Aspire player. Still, oh, I do believe it's Ryan here on a flank. I think he just saw a player. Elected not to shoot. Lolinator takes down Godshot. Leaving Havoc in a 1 versus 2. He does have the BR. This is doable. Could this be the first round on the board for Aspire? They are hunting Havoc down.
Run, Havoc.
He somehow regains his health. 53 seconds left in the round. Oh, that was perfect shots there from
the Lolinator.
He clutches up. Aspire get a round on the board. 3-1 the score in favour of XL.
And Aspire, this is a chance for you to make a name for yourself. The Lolinator showing us that he is more than just laughs. He absolutely smashed it there. Great play to take him out, and I think that's 3-1, is it now? To
3-1 indeed.
XL side, but a really important round there for Aspire. Hopefully that gives him a bit of belief.
Oh, I love the confidence there in Lunny that he was going to hit that third shot. Take down the star of the last round, Lolinator. Making it a 4-on-3. Lunny, though, taken down by Ben Teddy. That will even up the round score. Stan Solo will take down Godshot, but Snaky will trade that one off. 2 versus 2. 1:20 left to play in the round. Oh, I think Havoc here. Oh, somehow gets away. Low health, almost turns on Ben Teddy there as well. It's a 1 versus 1 now. Ben versus Snaky. Snaky's going to be the man to make the first move.
1 minute
As you can see there on the player outlines, Ben Teddy is going to be the man who is top middle. And he finds Snaky. Who will win the engagement? It will be Snaky. The experience pays off there. And now we see, I believe that's 4 map points on offer there for XL.
Yeah, solid play from Snaky there, just showing he had a bit of a better shot there, but another close round. Aspire seems to be coming into this a little bit more. Again, it's just one of those confidence things. You take a round, all of a sudden you realise you can hang with this sort of team. We can take a couple of rounds off them, and we can give them a scare. So they just need to pick up that first kill a few times. But Lunny, again, getting that first kill, which is so important.
I just say, Lunny opening up the round. Snaky will follow his lead. That's going to leave Stopper, I do believe it was, in a 1 versus 4. Does take down an XL member, but it's too late. XL will close out the map 5-1.
Yeah, fairly conclusive there. Lunny picking up 9 kills. Snaky with 5 in second. They had a couple of opportunities there, Aspire, and they lost fairly convincingly, but they've got a few little things that they might take some confidence from. So it'll be interesting to see how they play the next map.
Can you remember what the next map is?
No.
Mark? I can't either. I've completely forgotten. I've absolutely it's just left my mind
it a Slayer?
completely. I feel like it's a Slayer because game number 3 was
it's
Colosseum.
yeah.
It's Colosseum
Colosseum
Slayer.
Slayer. Because the
Slayer.
last one is Strongholds.
We knew that the whole time. Just calm down. Okay,
Just,
we knew this.
yeah.
It's all right. Everyone calm down because then of course game number 3 if it's needed, Strongholds on Empire.
Empire, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Empire. Empire's quality. I love
just
really
all
enjoy
these
it.
remixes just
Well,
really just make me upset.
I think that they're very different maps.
They are different maps, but I always just forget. I forget which ones.
I know what you mean. I do as well. I have a problem. I don't know what it is with those two maps. Like I always get them wrong, but that's
The only two I can remember is Truth and Regret.
and Colosseum. You must know Colosseum.
No, I mean as in remixes.
Oh right, yeah, of course, yeah.
The only two remixes I don't get mixed up are Truth and Regret because they're like chalk and cheese.
Yeah, Chalky and cheese. Do you reckon Chalky had cheese at Christmas? I'll keep going. I mean, unless you give me a reaction, I will keep talking like this. So that's fine.
I really actually kind of hope he did.
So where's
Can
your money in the
we-
next? Where's your money in the next
feel
round,
like
Harry?
We need to
Let's
put
move
some
on for
feelers
the
out
cheese.
to figure out whether or not Chalky had cheese at Christmas.
Yeah, if you can let us know via Twitter,
Send us a tweet, yeah, tweet at us.
That'd be great.
Let us know.
Um,
I kind of hope he had like some kind of a brie or Emmental combination with some crackers.
quite possibly. My had so much cheese today. I didn't have personally. Like we got the, you know when you got your leftover food
I
after
don't like
Christmas,
where this is going.
and,
Go on.
and you just get it all out, and you sort of thinking, what do I throw away? What do we keep? Like
Okay,
the
yeah,
amount of cheese we had. But I'm going to move off of cheese talk because it's not Halo related, and I
don't
could go
know.
on about it for days, but it's so boring.
You know what's
But,
really funny? I'm actually lactose intolerant, so this.
So me talking about cheese.
This conversation is
is-
actually triggering me a little bit, Mark.
Okay, well let's not do it then. Let's
So
move on.
let's move on. So we saw XL take game number 1 on Breakout. Only one round on the board there for Aspire. Going into game number 2 is a Slayer, Mark.
Yep.
So certainly winnable. Do you think if they can control some of the power weapons, they can make this a competitive game?
They're going to have to control the power weapons if they want to make it competitive. If they let the snipe go in the hands of a player like Snakey, Godshot with the rockets, Lunny with the rockets, I mean, it's just I think it might get a bit messy.
Yeah.
But saying that, if they can get the scatter shot, if they can get the rockets, they can pick up a couple of kills and get them on a spawn cycle. You never know in Halo 5. That's the thing. If you do get control of weapons and map control, you can rack up a lot of kills very quickly.
Yeah.
So that's going to be important for them. They need to get the power weapons. If they don't, it might be a very, very difficult out and non-Colosseum for them.
Yeah, so there you go. On screen, XL took map number 1, 5-1 on Breakout. Game number 2 will be Colosseum Team Slayer. We saw XL with a pretty convincing performance in game 1. I think we asked this question of Riot, who were victorious in the last series. Not quite ruling out Aspire yet, but if XL were to go on and win this series, whereabouts do you think they should be placing, at the end of the day?
I think they'll want to place ahead of Infused. I think they beat him in the
think,
last
yeah, I
tournament.
can see
They want to place in front of Infused. I think that's their target at the moment, if I'm honest. They want to sort of push themselves towards that sort of third place in the lineup.
Yeah.
If they can get third behind Epsilon and Vibe, which
I'd
I
say
think
that.
is how it's standing at the moment,
I'd say that's a win.
they're going to be happy with that. If they go below Infused and Infused outplace them, I think they'll be a little bit disappointed, if I'm totally honest with you.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, no spectate button just yet, so you're going to have to listen to us talk for a little bit longer. I'm sorry, okay? It doesn't,
Yeah, we have to wait for the players to set up the lobbies.
The players are just trying to be terrible to you guys. It's not us. It's the Twitch. It's not us. They're doing this to make you mad, Twitch chat. They're doing it on purpose.
I think it's a bit harsh.
I think it's completely out of order.
Well, basically, we have just to explain to you sort of the spectator mode and what we do.
Yeah,
I know it might seem like sometimes we're waiting around a little bit, but with spectator mode, we can press it straight away, but it's really laggy for you to watch, and it looks like everyone's missing shots, and it's not a good experience for you. Whereas if you leave it a little bit, give it a little bit of time, like a fine wine,
let it simmer a little bit,
like a glass of fine wine, better with age, then everything sharpens up and it is a lot more enjoyable for you to watch. So as soon as we get the spectate button, we will let you know, and then we'll be a few seconds till we can go into it.
Well, I think we've got a little bit of time, Mark. Let's talk about what's coming up later tonight in terms of Halo World Championship qualification.
Yep.
The NA qualifier, of course, Evil Geniuses took qualification cup number 1
Yep.
over the festive period. Do you think they can retain their title? I mean, I've seen CLG recently. They've looked just really, really strong. I think they won a scrim 16-3 against another pro team recently. That's a dominant scoreline. Do you think EG can defend the title?
EG, you can't bet against EG. I mean, they're just a winning machine. Like they just don't they don't know anything else but winning. It's quite strange to watch them play. Like they just know how to win in every single situation. But CLG, from what I've seen with them, like Royal 2 is unreal. Like Royal 2 has been destroying people.
Oh, he's
like,
just on another level.
It's scary to watch. Like he'll just sit there and like someone will challenge him and he's like no scope him. It's like right, okay, next, no scope. But he's so consistently doing it that it's like it's almost boring for him. It's like, oh, someone's challenged me, kill him. And obviously his teammates are doing a great job to allow him to just walk around with a snipe like he does. But the thing is with CLG, like when they're on form, they seem to be able to beat anyone.
Yeah.
But they seem like, if they go down in series, they're quite an emotional team. I mean, this is from what I see from watching streams. I mean, I'm not a professional Halo player.
What do we know, guys?
I mean, I could be totally wrong here, but as soon as they get down a little bit, they get a little bit hard on themselves.
Yeah.
And but when they're winning, they just steamroll. So it'll be interesting to see. Winter Fox played quite well against CLG yesterday from the little scrim that I saw. So they're another team to look out for. But you can't bet against Evil Geniuses. No. As I say, they seem to, when they want to turn it on, they can. And Snipe Down is really good at Halo. If anyone's not know, so is Roy.
Yeah,
and Lethal is so good, and I love Lethal on Twitter. He's my kind of guy. Like he just says what he thinks, which sometimes is good, sometimes people don't like it, but you know, it's entertaining.
Well, good news, Mark. While you were waffling on, I clicked the spectate button, which means we get to watch some Halo. Isn't everyone just so happy about that? Game number 2. Aspire are 1-0 down against XL. They need to win this to stay in the series. It's going to be Coliseum Team Slayer.
Yeah, and it's going to be, as we say, the power weapon's going to be so important here for Aspire. They need to try and get hold of them. It looks like Stan Solo, he's going to be the one pushing up this rocket streak to try and get control of these rockets, which are going to be so vital. He's throwing a couple of nades there, finds a splinter nade in front of him there, and Lunny's up there, and he manages to take him down, and Lunny looks like he's going to be able to secure those rockets. As Snakey picks up a kill, Havoc picks up a kill, and it looks like it's 3 down as Stopjaw, I'm going to go with.
I'm saying Stopper.
I'm just going to call it Stopjaw from now on.
Stopper with like a silent J.
Oh, fair enough.
Stopper? Yeah, look, see, Stopper.
Well, it's 4-1 here, and power weapons seem to be in the control of Excel, which is scary. And perfect there for Godshot, but he's taken down from behind. And Stopper, we're going to call him. I'm going to go with Stopper. Should we agree with that?
I think Stopper's about right. Let us know, Stopper, if we're calling you by the wrong name. Oh no,
Snakey's got a
sniper.
What was the one thing we said before this game started that we didn't want to happen
get
before the Aspire guys?
Come on, Aspire. Were you not listening to us? You got to just have some faith in your friendly commentators, okay? We know stuff. You should listen to
neighbourhood commentators.
Friendly neighbourhood commentators. Snakey's the man with the sniper for the XL side, and he actually tagged the body shot there.
Did you see that? Like
I thought it was Godshot.
He shot him, and Godshot killed him.
Yeah, I
at the same time.
What that happened. That was really actually quite crazy. That threw me off a little bit. I won't lie. 11-3 is the score, and Aspire at the moment. Pretty much just coming under fire by this man, Snakey with the snipe. We saw him on Qualification Cup number 1, almost went on a perfection against the R016. He's probably looking to do the same thing. Has he died yet?
I think there's a player flanking him in the trench
he has
here,
died.
but he has been called out, and it's Lols down to the Lolinator. The king of the joke. And has Snakey died yet? Just to double check.
He has 1 death.
So once again, Snakey showing that he just doesn't know how to not die once in a game. But he's picking up another kill here, and he's just under no pressure. Double kill. Go on, get a triple kill, please. No, jump out.
Snakey.
Ah, Snakey. You gotta use that boost up. What do you call it? The hover.
The stabilizer.
Stabilize. That's the one.
He was using it.
Oh, please.
Uh-oh, Spartan charge.
Spartan charge. That's spawn. It takes
just about gets the beat down on Teddy there.
Big Daddy Teddy.
21-3 is the score. Snakey still has the sniper. Could come under a bit of pressure here though from 2 Aspire players, but Snakey so far has gotten his shields back. Surely will be screaming for help from his team. Takes down Ben Teddy. Unfortunately, Havoc there couldn't come in time. Here is the man. 25-4 the score. He smells the sniper mark, and look what he's found.
Do you get the feeling that Snakey didn't tell him that was there? So
no.
he just double checked it.
I'm pretty sure Snakey would have kept that one very quiet. The new sniper is coming up in around 15 seconds. You see that on your screen. Player outlines indicate there is the Lolinator, and Havoc tries to hit a no-scope, does connect with it. As Godshot will clean up the Lolinator. Good shot again there from Havoc. Will take down Stopper. 27, make that 28-5 mark. It's a rout with 9 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit messy at the moment. And one thing to point out there from the shots that have been put down, every time shield is dropped, Godshot's there. Godshot will fire a couple of bullets. We saw it with Snakey earlier, hit the body shot, immediately cleaned up by Godshot. We saw it there with Havoc. put the body shot down, immediately cleaned up by Godshot. Every time we see these kills started in the kill feed, Excel are finishing them, especially Godshot, and that shows great listening, great positioning.
Yeah, 30-6 is the score. 8:30 left in the game. Havoc has himself a battle rifle, tries to find one of the Aspire players. A bit of an unfortunate timing there on the reload, but Snakey will come to his assistance. Take down Ben Tede. Did Snakey?
Yeah, you almost went with Ben Tede there.
Yeah, I was going like Tede Sheringham. I don't even know why. 33-6 now as Havoc will take down Stan solo, and this is slowly slipping out of reach of the Aspire side.
Yeah, Aspire, again, it's a situation of playing these cups when you come up against
Goose alert.
Oh no, Goose alert has begun. Ben Teddy is on a goose.
We're
Alright, we cannot leave, we
following
have
him
a rule here.
For the rest of the game, we saw ads in Qualification Cup number 1.
Oh, he has got the rockets though.
And
we're off
kill.
of him. Take him
Yes,
off. Not
great
interested anymore.
stuff, Ben Teddy. He is no longer on a goose. I thought a player there on 1 kill might have jumped off the map to restart Goose Watch there, Mark, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. Every player in the game does now have a kill. It's 41-6 in favour of Excel, and Godshot has the rockets.
Do you think that Ads is watching right now and he was just sitting there with his fingers crossed going, someone else, please, feel my pain.
Please, someone just take the heat off me, but it wasn't to be, as Ben Teddy gets his kill. 5 kills left in the game. Let's see what Lolinator can do from the Aspire side. Doing a great job here to stay alive. Oh, the grenade in slow motion comes towards him. He has a lot of Excel players around him. Needs to be very, very careful, and he's getting shot in the backside. And Money will take him down.
This isn't a steak dinner really at the moment, Harry, is it? This is more of a sort of a wine dinner,
three
course,
yeah,
5 course cuisine,
I'm calling
Michelin star restaurant meal.
Bed and breakfast. I'm
Yeah.
calling this the bed and breakfast. They got single-digit kills in the game. Unfortunate there for Aspire as they bow out in this best of 3. As Excel will take the game 50-9. Check out the top performer there, our man Snakey, 17-4.
Yeah, and we said about Snake, you can't let him get the sniper. It's simple as that. You can't let him snipe under with no pressure. We just saw him hit headshot after headshot after headshot. But the Aspire side, hopefully they take a lot away from this game. They've played one of the best teams in the UK in the Republic of Ireland, and let's hope they come back stronger next time, because it's a great experience for them, but Excel just coming through showing their class.
Absolutely. Again, I just wanted to highlight Godshot with 8 assists.
Yep.
So definitely helping out Snakey in his time of need. Unfortunately, that does mean Aspire will be bowing out in the round of 16, and Excel will move on to the quarterfinals. Again, we spoke about Excel. They want to be up in that top 3 bracket, Mark.
Another thing to talk about with Excel, we talked about the last event where Vibe and Infuse had new lineups, and this is a new Excel lineup.
Oh yeah, this is still...
Like, this is about as new as everyone else, but they replaced 2 players.
Yeah.
Like, they've got Havoc, they've got Lunny, sorry.
And it
and
was basically the forming of 2 different squads. Of course, you had the old Excel and the old Barrage, and they just kind of came together, and it seems to be working out.
yeah, and I mean, it shows that they've had the time to improve as well. So it's going to be so competitive, and I think when we get towards the latter stages of this tournament, to see who is going to come out on top. But Excel showing there, they haven't missed a beat. They've been improving, and Aspire, they've been taken out, but Excel are going to be moving on, and it'll be interesting to see who they face up to next.
Of course, Aspire still have chances, Mark. You know
Absolutely.
why? Because they have 2 extra qualification cups, the next of which, by the way, is on Wednesday.
Yeah, on Wednesday.
Wednesday
we will be
night,
back
we'll
again.
be here, and we'll be the only broadcast for Halo World Championship qualification that day. So unfortunately, whether you like it or not, if you want to watch some Halo, you kind of got to see our ugly faces. Sorry about that. So we'll see, hopefully then, again on Wednesday. But not only that, they've signed up on the Gfinity website, gfinity.net. They're playing on the ladder as well, I do believe. They have some ladder points, so they are firmly, surely in the top 16, and are in good stead to qualify for the UK Championships later on this month.
Yeah, the UK Championships is what it's all about at the moment. It's the next stage after these online qualifiers, and it's going to be such a great weekend. I mean, it's going to be down here, the Gfinity Studios Arena, which is an incredible place.
It's great.
Amazing place. If you haven't had the opportunity to get down here, if you want to come and watch, pick up your spectator tickets. It's going to be an incredible event, and you're seeing some of the teams that are going to be here for sure, fighting for the top, but you could be one of the teams who could be here as well.
And you know what's really interesting about the UK Championships as well?
Please tell me.
3rd and 4th place playoff actually kind of means the most out of the whole tournament.
Explain.
Because only 3 teams automatically qualify from UK Championships. So the actual LAN event, only 3 teams go to the Europe, Middle East and Africa finals in February. So the 4th place team has to enter a last chance qualifier mark. So that third, fourth place playoff for the UK champs is going to be pretty much hotly contested.
You don't want to leave yourself sort of in limbo, do you,
Yeah,
when you're going in towards that? Everyone wants to get to Worlds. Everyone wants a chance to compete for $2 million and rising.
$2 million.
It's the and rising.
Crazy. And rising.
Like as if $2 million isn't enough.
And of course, with the cartographer's gift, we now have the rec stacks, so you can spend even more money to inflate the prize pool even more. Anyway, when we come back, we will have some round of 8 matchups for you. Please do not go anywhere. We will be back.
We will be back.
We will be back very, very soon.